Seventh grade, we are working with Miss Subkowiak this week, and she has a research project that had a list of inventions before 1950. So we've got all of these inventions. I think she probably even added a little bit more to the list that she gave me. And for my class, what we're going to do is we are going to make an illustration to go with your research paper off of what you've chosen. So for mine, I went with Velcro. And in your sketchbook, what we want to do is we want to just start to get some important information in our sketch. So one of the things that I'm going with is I'm going with what it was called, because Velcro is the actual company, but it actually had a different name of Hook and Loop. So I'm getting a quick, light sketch of what I want to have in that picture, all right? So I went in. I want the name of it somewhere on there. It should be pretty large. Doesn't have to be at top. Could be at the bottom. Could be in the middle, depending on how you want to separate it. And what we're going to do is we're going to make some type of collage picture. So it's going to have a lot of different information in it. So mine has the name, okay? Hook and Loop is what it was called. And then it was discovered by Georges de Mestral, all right, in 1948. So I want to make sure that information is on there as well. He discovered it on a hunting trip with his dog, and they were going through the bushes. And so they would get these little prickly things that were linking in with the clothes and in with the dog hair, and how hard it was to remove. And then what he did was he took those and put those under a microscope to see how they interacted. So in this space here, I'm going to have a little sketch of what it looks like underneath the microscope. And then I've got, since it was a hunting trip, I kind of just tied it into an outdoor theme. But this is filling the space, all right? You'll notice I did a light line of where my lettering is going to go. With the objects, not very detailed, okay? Just kind of got the information in real quick. Then I'm going to take that information and I'm going to add to it, all right? So adding some detail, making the lettering a little bit more interesting, and then showing a little bit more of the detail. So this is what the microscope would look like, giving some more details like the coat, the fur, showing a few more of the outdoor scene stuff, and then giving a nice font for the name and the year. That's where you're going to go from that light drawing. If you get something like this done, then what you want to do is we're going to put it on a good piece of paper and take our time with it. Use a ruler. Look, I didn't use a ruler here. This is still kind of sketching, but adding some details to that rough sketch. And then we're going to clean it up on a good piece of paper and add some color, and that is going to go inside of your research paper. Now, 7th grade has art twice this week, so we have Miss Jaffe on Thursday. We are going to continue working on this and coloring it in from there. And so we should do something next week new, but we may end up finishing these up just to get them done, okay? So if you're working at home, this is what you're working on. And if you missed, then you can check this out. Get your sketchbook, do a quick sketch, then get a little bit more detailed sketch, and then you're going to work to the final. All right? Email me if you got questions. Enjoy the rest of your week.